Hello everyone, welcome to another update from the Avalanche ecosystem. Today we have Ita and Markus from AVME. AVME, of course, is releasing kind of a new update to their wallet, so I think this is a great moment to have a little conversation. And also with Avalanche, getting a lot of new users, getting them introduced to your app. So guys, welcome.
Thanks. Nice to meet you with you.
Yes, I mean, this is also the first time we're actually face-to-face like so that's also cool.
Very happy that finally somebody is spelling AVME correct.
How do they normally write it?
We have some discussions about how to pronunciate it. I think that it should be AVME, but Markus believes that AVME is better.
Actually, I think in every country you say it different.
There's a good chance Markus and I are geographically related, so I guess, right? Okay, I'm gonna stick to AVME for this video. I think. Tell me a little bit about AVME.
So the thing is, AVME or AVME, whatever you prefer to call, aims to be a completely decentralized and trustless platform for security tools like antivirus, password manager, and cloud storage and VPN and others. That aims to be completely decentralized and trustless, where you don't have to trust a company or a third party with your files, your security, and everything else.
And you've got a couple different products in there, right? So like I think the wallet and is maybe the one that most people are familiar with if they've used it. Then there is the antivirus solution, which I think is the most like broadcasted. But there's also I went back and checked this real quick, like a web portal still, endpoint security, password manager, decentralized VPN, and cloud storage.
Yes.
And all of that's going to run via the AVME nodes, if I understand correctly.
Yes, exactly. So the reason that we are building a wallet in the first place is to create a foundation for the security suite, because as we'll be using blockchain for everything, we need a way to connect our antivirus or the security tools to the blockchain, and for that it requires a wallet. So we're currently creating our foundations in order to build upon it.
And I mean, I'm very interested. Of course, like all of them are quite, I think, unique propositions. At least I haven't seen so many of them yet. Can you just give me a short introduction of like each of those like sub products, if you will? It's like what are they gonna do, and maybe when can we expect them a little bit as well?
Like from the antivirus aspect, you as the user will be able to know everything from malware or program that you upload to the scanning node. So you'll be able to see why that software was marked as a malware. You'll be able to check also other files and everything in between. You won't need to trust a company with our files, won't need to trust the closed source software in order to take advantage of the security that we'll be able to provide. Everything is open source, everything is clear and transparent.
It's actually the most important fact that I think 90 or 95% of the Windows users, at least for the Windows users, are using commercial antivirus programs that are all closed source. So in fact, if you use Avira, Kaspersky, McAfee, whatever, you trust all your files and all your computer content to a closed source provider. So you have no control what they really do with your data. Maybe you know that. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. That at least McAfee is not a saint. Huh?
At least the guy itself.
So you have no idea what they do with the data. And with our solution, you have it completely open source, and it's just validated by the community.
Besides that, some antivirus companies were already caught, like stealing and selling user personal data. Like, as if I'm correct, it was Avast that was caught selling data. About the VPN, we will be building something similar to a Tor network, but private. So Tor. Have you used Tor before?
I have not used Tor, but I'm aware of it.
It is completely anonymous, but it is extremely slow. You are not able to open a YouTube video and watch it. But the major problem with the VPN companies, they market oh, you are hiding what you are accessing from your ESP, the internet provider, but you're not hiding what you're accessing from the VPN itself, because they are companies that we don't know. They might be selling your data to other companies. With our system.
It just moves the breaking point, essentially, right?
Yes. Our goal is to build a similar network like Tor, but with the difference that it is fast. So you are able to take advantage of the security that in anonymity that the Tor provides, but with the speed that a private network can also provide. Another thing is the password manager, where you're storing the password. This password is storing on the server. You don't know how they encrypted it. Okay, there's audits, but then you have to trust the audit company. With our software, our goal is you only have to trust the encryption algorithm, which has been tested for 20 years so far. So it is the only thing you have to trust is the code. With the other services is basically the same. Taking from the current market aspect that is centralized in closed source and bringing them to a decentralized network that is powered by the blockchain, to form a completely decentralized network powered by the blockchain consensus mechanisms.
When we talk, for example, about cloud storage, storage and blockchain, it can be a bit difficult, right? You don't want to overload your blockchain. Will it all be stored on the blockchain?
No, the storage will not be inside the blockchain. The blockchain will be used to store the antivirus signatures and details of the malwares, and also be a way to form the consensus mechanisms of all the nodes, because you need some way to agreements that this is a malware, and the blockchain can provide this kind of agreement.
Yes, and I think I've read on Twitter that you are looking for a subnet as well, right? For this.
Yes, the reason for having a subnet is that in order to build this kind of system completely decentralized, you need to have your own blockchain, because it needs to have fast transactions with the data. It needs to be able to store everything. It needs to be fast. There's only two options correct on the market. You make your own blockchain, or you build a subnet under Avalanche, because the only cryptocurrency or project that provides this kind of freedom is Avalanche.
Yeah.
And this, for my developers, my developer point of view, is this is completely disruptive, and we're taking advantage from what Avalanche is being able to provide with us.
Awesome, and it's great to hear from Avalanche perspective as well, of course. I realize we've not done an individual introduction of either of you yet, but maybe real quick to stay on topic. Did you choose, of course, Avalanche? You're saying you build a subnet. Did you kind of come up with the idea first, and then at some point figure out that the Avalanche subnets were a great idea, or how did you come together, and with the idea, and how did you come together as a team?
We figured out that the best solution was going to be building a subnet, because initially we were looking to create our own chain, but it is not easy to create your own chain. Besides that, we won't have a support to grow from. Building over Avalanche, we have support from Avalabs itself. We have support from other projects, and we are able to build our own blockchain as we desire.
And the point is, since our product is antivirus solution, we cannot care about the blockchain because it's not our first aim to provide a blockchain.
Yeah.
Yes, if we were going to build our own blockchain like we're initially going to, after a few months of development, we figure out about Avalanche and saw the opportunity, we would need to develop the whole blockchain and keeping the support of it. So the focus won't be completely over the antivirus, over the security suite.
And I think that's also a great a summary of the value proposition, right? So you can focus really on what you consider your core task rather than the infrastructure, really.
Exactly.
Great. And then maybe to go back to the question that we kind of skipped to start, because there's so much to talk about around AVME. A little bit about yourselves and also your team and how you came together.
So I started in crypto like when I was sorry, I forgot the number, but back in 2013, I believe, I started with crypto, but I only started with development back in 2017. So I started developing, focusing on crypto and focusing on my favorite language in C++. So I came back from a lot of experience by developing over blockchain things. I actually meet Markus by creating a cryptocurrency back in 2017, and I meet Markus because he was in the community and was interested in working with me.
It's my turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I'm actually a senior web developer. I concentrate on database and web applications, and I met Itamar, like I said, in 2017. It was not 2017, it was 2019. We met personally.
Yes, in 2019, met personally.
For a couple of weeks. So it's much easier to work together when you met once.
Yeah.
That's all about me already.
And your broader team, you've got quite a couple people. It's not just the two of you.
Yes, we have Graybeard, that is a mobile developer that's working on the mobile wallet. We have Gian, that's working with me in the desktop wallet. We have Jonas, that is working with Snowball, but he's a technical advisor for us. And we also have Sean, that is a general advisor. He was actually going to join us, but he was busy today. Also, we have Carlos, that is our marketing leader, and also Natalia, that is our designer.
And you forgot Paul as our Apple. How you call
Apple
it?
tester.
Not Apple tester. Apple. How you call the people who compile the wallet? Compilers. It's the wrong name.
He's like a developer for us, but he's only like, we have trouble with macOS stuff, so we have him and the team to help with it for us, because I don't have a Mac OS in order to test all the functionalities of the wallet.
Everyone who compiled with Mac knows that it's a full-time job, and you need a special guy who's a specialist in it.
It is a headache.
Well, I'm glad I never had to experience that. Of course, you're launching on a subnet and Avalanche. I think that comes, you explained already, that comes because it offers specific things that you cannot really find anywhere else. Is there a chance that AVME will go multi-chain?
The wallet, we aim for the wallet to have multi-chain support, but the token itself will be kept inside the Avalanche blockchain, because like we can build bridges and things for users to trade if they are interested, but our main focus is being under Avalanche subnet.
Yes.
There is no real use for us to go to have our token in other chains beside, of course, trading.
It's more for the utility, right? That it brings more than that you need anything from. Yeah, cool. You mentioned the AVME token. Can you tell me a little bit about that? What's it for? How can people get it?
So currently, we incentivize users to like invest in the project by having a liquidity mining contract. So users are able to lock the liquidity of AVAX and AVME and receive AVME as a reward. But in the future, the token itself will be used to pay for the services and to pay the rewards of the nodes that are dedicating computer power to the network. So, for example, if you want to buy access to the VPN servers, you need to burn a certain quantity of tokens. And this quantity will be added to the pool that will be giving rewards to the computers that are dedicating computer power to the network.
Yeah.
Our goal is like to reach the average computer user. So we'll be also taking payments through fiat, like credit cards. So we do the work with paying the service with the token in the backend, but the end user might not even know that they are using a blockchain powered technology. Our goal is to reach the average user, like your mother or father.
And I mean, I think that's very interesting, and it's been talked about a lot, right? Really combining Web 2.0 and Web 3.0 in a way that it becomes like seamless, that you're using the blockchain. I think it's very cool that you're working on that. You mentioned the AVAX AVME liquidity. I believe that's on Pangolin, right?
Yes, it is on Pangolin.
What, if I may ask, like, what's your relationship with Pangolin? And I know you've been as a AVME have been forming partnerships overall. Can you talk to me a little bit about the partnerships in general as well?
So our goal with the wallet is to completely replace MetaMask under the Avalanche ecosystem. So we are looking to partnership with every serious project under Avalanche, so they can like tell their users about our wallet and show them that it is better than using MetaMask, because our goal with the wallet is to provide a lighter, safer, and faster user experience than MetaMask, for example. Our transactions being done under our wallet is twice as fast under MetaMask. And for example, our wallet only uses roughly 30 megabytes of RAM compared to a browser as itself that uses 1, 2, 3, 4 gigabytes.
Especially if it's Chrome, right?
Yes, we are providing developers like if they want to build their application inside our wallet and take advantage of everything, they are able to build deploy applications inside the wallet. But if they don't have time, etc., we are creating a plugin that will act like MetaMask, so you are able to connect to your desktop wallet and also is still enjoying the security that it provides to a website like Pangolin, Penguin Finance, Snowball, Yieldwhack. You are able to connect to your desktop wallet through this plugin to a given website if the developers don't have the time or are not interested in developing inside our own wallet. So we aim to have compatibility with everything.
And then everything, just to summarize, right, and to confirm, There will be apps that will be available within the wallet for which you don't even have to open a browser. But even for apps that are not in the wallet, you will still be able to use your wallet through the plugin.
Yes, exactly. So one of the things that is already integrated by us is Pangolin. Pangolin, you can trade any the token inside the own wallet without having to open a browser. But if, like, for example, Trader Joe don't want to integrate inside our wallet, the user is able to use this plugin to connect their desktop wallet to the website, to Trader Joe's website, and use it as it was MetaMask, without giving out the security that our desktop wallet provides.
One question I'm thinking of, I think one use case of MetaMask is that, for example, if you have an address on Ethereum, it's the same address on Avalanche, and some protocols make use of that. I think one important one is the Avalanche bridge, right? It sends it to the same address you're sending on Ethereum from. Will AVME be able to do something like that, or will there always need to be a kind of a middle step in between there?
No, we are able to do that, but currently not, as our wallet only supports the Avalanche blockchain. Our next major update, that will be 3.0, will allow users to have multi-chain support. So they are able to use Ethereum, they are able to use Avalanche, they are able to use, I don't know, Solana, if they want to, but without having to having different addresses.
Amazing. I think maybe that's a good moment to take a look at it. Right now, I think it's still being tested, right? The latest.
Yes.
Version. But maybe a good moment to share a little bit and walk us through to the actual app, the wallet.
So you are able to load a wallet that you have already installed. You're able to import 12 or 24 words, like Avalanche wallet website have only 24 words phrases, so we added support for that. Mm-hmm. You're also able to create a new wallet, so I'm going to do this right now.
Does it mean I can integrate the MetaMask wallet as well, or?
Yes, if you have a 12-word phrase from MetaMask, you are able to import it under our wallet.
And then you'll never run into that issue where I think people have been suffering from a little bit, where MetaMask is sending a transaction that just gets stuck, and then 7 hours later they go like, well, Avalanche is stuck. But like, no, MetaMask never sent it, or?
Yes, we're looking for solving this problem with our wallet.
Awesome.
So it gives you your 12 words, so anyone watching the video, if you want to have the same address as me,
you can make one big community wallet.
Yes, donate to here. So you can have access to all or the tokens that you have added to your wallet. You are able to change the account, and also you are able to import a ledger. So if you have a ledger device where you are able to add your ledger account to our wallet. So if I click here, it will not show up because my ledger is not connected.
Mm-hmm. Which app does it need? Is it the Avalanche app?
The Ethereum app.
Ethereum app, yep.
So you're able to add and tokens it will get from a list of tokens. Like, for example, I want to add Pangolin token. So I click to add it. It needs some time to download the picture of the wallet. So I have added the Pangolin token. And here on overview, it also show the token that you have added to your wallet. So you can have access to the graph. Besides that, you have a full history transaction of what you did, and you are able to send or receive like any other common wallet. Here where it's become interesting. You're able to do exchange transactions. This is using Pangolin in the end, but you are able to swap any token to another token. So, for example, if I want to swap one AVAX to 68 AVME using Pangolin without having to open Pangolin, you are able to do inside our wallet. You are also able to add to liquidity and remove from it.
Mm-hmm.
We have already also integrated our own staking, so you are able to stake or your LP tokens of AVME and AVAX inside their own wallets. And we'll also have the applications that is being worked by. So if I show this screen, is currently very, very ugly. So
it's a work in progress. Okay.
It is a mess. It is on testing. So developers that provide and create applications for our wallet are able to send to our own GitHub repository and install it, so it's like an app store. So you can click to open and don't have to open a kind of website, etc. Over settings, you are able to view the private key and the wallet seed of our wallet.
Yes. And I think in staking, I saw a little yieldjack integration as well, right?
Yes, we have integrated the yieldjack compound that they have added for us inside our own wallet.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you. Let me do right now. So the wallet is running, and you can see that is only using, I believe it's 50 megabytes of RAM. So it's very lightweight. Besides that, everything, like the reason that we are so secure is because everything inside the wallet is kept encrypted before until it really needs access for it. So if you are going to do a transaction, it will ask for your password, decrypt the private key, then sign the transaction and trash it from the memory. So everything is kept encrypted until it is really needed.
Yeah, I mean, security, of course, is one of the main things for your apps. That sounds good that you've thought of that. What else can we expect from? I mean, we've already talked a little bit about the projects, that all the features that you'll add. In the short term, what can we expect from AVME?
Short term, like 1 to 2 weeks from now, a browser plugin for connecting your desktop wallet to any website. We're working like 12, 14 hours per day to get it working like really fast. So you can expect this coming out very soon. I did not show you guys it right now because it is working on the Linux, but it's not working on the Windows because some problems with the WebSocket. But we are working with on it like nonstop. Before I even joined this Google Meet, I was working and testing the wallet to solve the problem that we are having under Windows. So because we want users to be able to use our wallet across everything under Avalanche. We want the users of Avalanche to take advantage of the security we are able to provide. We want all the users to be safe. We want them to enjoy a better experience than what MetaMask provides. So you are working really hard on getting this plugin ready.
It sounds amazing, and I agree. I think we've seen some struggles, let's call it, with MetaMask that are more MetaMask than Avalanche related, but they kind of end up getting like attributed to Avalanche because a lot of new people encounter an error for the first time that they're not used to.
The problem is Avalanche is too fast for MetaMask.
Yeah, it's an hilarious. Well, it's hilarious and also not hilarious problem to have. It's a good one. I think that was a good moment to maybe close this call on. Do you have any final remarks to share, either of you?
Not exactly. Stay tuned for your socials because the plugin is coming very soon.
Mark,
Exactly.
any...
And nobody should forget that we also want to aim the non-crypto market, so non-crypto customers who use our antivirus product. And the market is thousands of times so big like the crypto market.
Yes, our goal is to bring like this blockchain powered technology to people that don't care about blockchain,
Exactly.
to people that don't need to know that it's running on a blockchain powered technology.
And
we want like
everyone who's using a usual antivirus solution now.
Yes, the antivirus that becomes the virus nightmare, right?
Yes, it is strange to think like these big tech companies is probably now spying on you instead of protecting you.
And I think one more thing to emphasize there is that the antivirus solution, it will not be, trying to solve specific problems specific to blockchain. It will solve like any problem or like target any virus or malware that the conventional antivirus will target.
Yes, or antivirus is aiming to solve the problem of the normal antivirus market. It's not trying to solve something inside the blockchain itself.
Yes. Awesome, guys. I think that's a lot of good information. I hope people will give the wallet a try, and also especially the browser plugin. Import your MetaMask. Get rid of it if you want. Thank you so much for coming on today, and looking forward to what you'll be releasing in the coming weeks and later, of course.
Stay tuned.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. See ya.
Hello everyone, see the net here of the next day. Apologies for the construction going on outside. I'm not sure if you catch it. It's definitely annoying me though. But yesterday we didn't get to see the browser plugin by AVME because it didn't fully work. In the meantime, Ita has sent me a video of it. So I'll be showing it on the screen and providing a little bit of a voiceover just so you have an idea what it looks like. So here we go. As you can see, the browser extension has been installed. And if you go to the Pangolin exchange, you will see that you'll have to connect with it within the wallet. Then you just select your token that you want to trade against like you normally would. And then once you press swap, you need to confirm the transaction within your AVME wallet. And there we go, the transaction has been sent. And there you go as well, the transaction has been completed. It updated a little bit earlier within the wallet than it did within Pangolin. And the C-Chain Explorer apparently is a little bit slower in and of itself as well. But there you go. So as you can see, you'll actually soon be able to use the browser extension to interact with any app on the C-Chain as well. Guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for hanging out for this little extra segment. And thank you for watching the entire video before it as well. Hope to see you in the next one, and goodbye.